My 28F fiancé, 28M, has some huge requests in order to regain his trust. Is this too far? We've been together 6 years now, and during the 3rd year of our relationship, I cheated on him with a close family friend. I had started taking him for granted, and it became easy to cheat because I didn't value the relationship. He broke up with me, and we were split for months. The time I spent single made me realize he is a great boyfriend. I begged for him back, and he took me back, but I had to promise to never speak to the affair partner again. I'm happy to say I haven't cheated since then and haven't been tempted at all. I understand how great of a partner I have. That being said, the guy I cheated with was a close family friend, and recently I rekindled our friendship behind my partner's back. Nothing romantic. Have you ever met someone who was a terrible partner but a great friend? That's him. I hated the fact that I let a stupid mishap ruin our friendship. My fiancé found out and was livid. I apologized and we talked, and he needed space. This is a list of his demands in order to continue the relationship.
After doing some thinking, I can't trust you. Whether it was platonic or not, this is the 2nd time that I know of where you violated my trust. The hardest part isn't this, but now I have to wonder how many times you lied or did something behind my back that I just don't know about. You claim this is it, but why would I believe you? I love you and I want to work on this relationship, but it's going to require a lot from you. First, we are postponing our wedding indefinitely. When we first got back together, it took 10 months before I felt secure in the relationship again. I have no idea how long it will take to feel secure again. Second, your affair partner will be blocked on everything and you are never speaking to him again. This now includes family events. If you know he will be there, you don't attend. If you didn't know he would show up and he does, you ignore him. Third, I have unrestricted access to your phone, social media, emails, etc. Every password for every device you have. Fourth, no more hanging out with male friends alone. Fifth, you are to be home by 1 a.m. if you do go out with your female friends. There will be more, but these are my demands and they aren't up for debate. If you aren't willing to do them, then the relationship is over. Take your time to think about it.
I called him, but he said he's not arguing with me about it, and not to call him back until I decide what I'll do. I feel that this is extremely harsh, considering I didn't cheat this time. Ever since we got back together, I never cheated on him. I think I was wrong. But I feel the punishment doesn't fit the crime. I made a horrible mistake years ago. Even though I was wrong for going behind his back, being friends with someone doesn't mean I'm cheating. Edit, okay, clearly I'm in the wrong. I'll do it. I just needed to make sure he wasn't going too far, but if this is what it takes to rebuild his trust, I'll do it. You don't think I'll follow his rules? Good thing I don't let people tell me what I can't do. I'm going to be laughing when we work through this, get married, and have kids. Update number 1. We had a really great conversation, and he was vulnerable with me. He said my actions made him feel like I didn't value him. He was crying, and it really hurt me to see the pain I caused him. He told me to please not go forward with this unless I can promise that I won't go behind his back again. He can't go through this pain again. I promised that I will never hurt him again and will always be honest and upfront from now on. We talked about the rules, and he said they will be temporary and adjusted once we go to couples therapy. Now it's time to put in the work to repair this relationship. I know it will be a lot of work, but I'm prepared. Thank you to everyone who gave constructive feedback. Update number 2. 10 months later, I have a fiancé, but I've fallen in love with a married man. So I'll be married this fall. I've been with an amazing guy, and we worked through many issues together. I thought I loved him, and I think I still do, I'm just not in love with him. About 3 months ago, I met a new coworker who was very handsome and extremely attractive. I mean, I've never been so attracted to someone in my life. We started to become close friends, but I caught feelings. I repressed how I felt, but to my surprise he confessed his feelings for me as well. I told him we need to consider our spouses, but our feelings continued to grow. He told me he stopped being affectionate with his wife, because he feels like he is cheating on me when he does that. He only wants to be affectionate with me. I've started doing the same thing and haven't been intimate with my partner. A lot of people will be hurt when this comes out. He can't divorce his wife right away, since they have joint finances, but he will as soon as he can. I have to call off the wedding, but I really don't want to hurt my current fiancé. I have cheated before, and I'm starting to realize it's because I didn't understand being in love. With the guy I'm seeing, we both aren't romantic with our current partners. I don't want to be with anyone but him. He's going to divorce his wife for me. We have a plan for when his finances get straight. This is completely different than when I cheated on my fiancé. The first time I cheated, I was just being selfish. This time I fell in love with someone else. I didn't choose this, no one picks who they love. This whole experience has taught me how complex love is, and that I've never really been in love before. This isn't fair. I didn't want any of this to happen. It breaks my heart that I'm going to have to call off the wedding, but he's a great guy and I'm certain he will find someone else. I wish I loved him and didn't fall in love with someone else. Edit, life is more complicated than you guys make it out to be. I don't want to hurt him and I've been thinking about the best way to tell him. You guys act like this doesn't hurt me too. You guys are not being understanding or empathetic. I'm going to tell my fiancé. But we can't tell the other guy's wife yet. He's trying to get his finances in order first. Update number 2, posted a day later. I took everyone's advice and decided to end things with my fiancé. This was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I know you guys think I'm a terrible person, but this is an unimaginable situation to find yourself in. I want everyone to know how much this hurt me. I really wish I didn't fall in love with someone else. I wish I could make myself fall back in love with my fiancé, but I can't. It took me so long to accept this. I hope you guys can understand that. I can't convey this enough. I care about my ex-fiancé. I know this will be the best thing for both of us, even though it's hard right now. I didn't lie. I told him the truth, that I fell in love with someone else. I told him I still care about him. I keep telling you all that I care about him and would never use him as a backup man. He's a great guy, and there's a woman out there who will love him and be lucky to have him. There's no reason we both can't be happy. As for the affair partner, he is going to divorce his wife. Unfortunately, divorce is extremely complicated, but he said he will keep me updated. It's not just finances, but a lot of other legal stuff. Since I wasn't married yet, it was easy to end things. For him, it's a lot more complicated than that. I was very clear in our conversation today that I want this figured out by the end of the year. That's plenty of time for him to figure out finances and legal stuff. That way by 2025, we can just focus on each other.
Narrator here, prediction for the next update is, how do I convince my ex to take me back? Should there be an update, it'll get posted in a future video. Thank you for watching. For comments and questions, please post them below. Subscribe and click the bell for more videos to come.